Hold it up, please.
Yes.
How's it feel?
Wow. It's very heavy. That's how it feels. But no, I mean, truly, it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, this is my first award. This is my first lead.
This is your first award?
This is my first award, my first lead. You know, this is beautiful. You know, I've worked very hard to get to this place. Yes. With myself and with my craft. Yes. So, you know, yeah, I cherish this. Wow. I cherish this heavily.
And when you were up on stage, what was that like? Take me through the moment.
I mean, I was a little nervous, you know, if I'm being honest, you know, because I mean, what I used to say, what I was saying today is, I'm an actor, right? If I have to perform, I'm fine, right? Also, I started off as a dancer, so anything on stage, performing-wise, I'm cool with. Yeah. But now public speaking is a different thing, right? So, you know, I just wanted to be intentional with my words and, you know, try and honor all of the beautiful people who were a part of this.
Speaking of all those beautiful people, I mean, 12 of the 14 award nominations here at the Canadian Screen Awards went to Brother. Yeah. It's a Canadian Screen Award record.
Yeah, wow.
What do you make of that?
I mean, it's amazing. You know, I think specifically the fact that it is a Scarborough story, and I am from Scarborough.
So am I.
There we go.
Scarberia.
Scarberia, yeah. You know, we got to represent, you know, and that's what it is. It's representation. Yeah. You know, we get to see ourselves on screen. And, you know, I remember growing up, you know, I remember watching this commercial of this little black boy, you know, and being like, you know, I could do that. Not really understanding, like, the subconscious seed that it planted inside of me.
Michael.
I'm Aisha. I know your brother, Francis. Everyone knows him.
And I think this movie will do that, you know, for black and brown kids in Scarborough and really around the world, you know, to be able to kind of watch this film, see themselves and be like, wow, you know what, like, I can do that, or, you know, I can be in these positions and I can be in these places. I think it's amazing.
Talk to me, though, about the parallels, right, with you and Clement Virgo and this film. We're talking about the Jamaican-Canadian heritage, being raised by a single mom, searching for that identity as a black man in Canada. Did you talk through that with Clement, and did you draw from those experiences in this role?
Yeah, a lot of my own personal experiences were drawn in this film because, I mean, there's just so many parallels, you know, being first-generation Canadian, being from Scarborough, you know, being raised by a single mother, you know, like all these experiences I pulled from, you know, and kind of gave those things to Michael, right? Obviously, the circumstances are very different, and his reality is different than mine, or was different than mine, but, you know, I was still able to tell an authentic story through him, through myself. I truly saw myself in this character, and I saw my younger self in a way, and I just super grateful to have been chosen and been a part of this.
Another theme for this movie is black masculinity. Yeah. And I mean, there are common stereotypes out there about how black men should act. Yeah. Unemotional, tough. But this movie, I mean, it challenges that. And so what was that like, sort of, you know, showing that vulnerability? And are you seeing that more in film and TV now? Yeah, I'm definitely seeing it a lot more now, you know, and people kind of challenging that masculinity kind of, this kind of stereotype, you know, where you have to be strong and, you know, you gotta like not care and have no emotions and these things. It's like, but that's not human, right? Human beings, I mean, there's masculine and feminine in both men and women, right? And it's just about, you know, understanding yourself, being tapped into yourself, being in tune, and you know, taking advantage of those moments. You know, I think it's very strong to be tapped into your emotions and to be able to connect with those and be emotionally mature. You know, as opposed to you kind of suppress your emotions and just act off of like brute force. You know, that it's not healthy. There's that through line of like masculinity and what does it look like to identify, you know, as a black man in this world, in this circumstance, you know. I just want to talk about this hit HBO show. I think it's called The Last of Us. You play Henry. What is it like to be a part of something so massive? That was crazy. I mean, I was a fan of the game prior to me getting on the show, so the fact that I was a part of it, I was like, wow, like this is amazing. And also the challenges that it came with. You know, I had to learn sign language because Kevon, who plays Sam in the series, is deaf in real life. So it was full immersion.
You think they'll be okay? It's easier when you're a kid anyway.
It was beautiful, and I love to challenge myself because on the other side of a challenge is growth. So, you know, I was able to grow through that experience and to work with Pedro and Bella, and just to be a part of such a massive IP. And, you know, it's just been doing so well. I mean, you know, when it was on television, it was still airing. It was like the #1 show on television. You know, it was massive. So to be a part of something like that, I'm just, you know, I'm grateful.
I know you're a busy man, but you did give a shout out to your mother.
Yes.
I want to thank my mother, who's sitting in the front row. Without her sacrifice, I really wouldn't be standing here, so I really want to thank her dearly.
And she is so important in your life.
Yes.
She is here
She's
right
right
now.
here.
I want to
She's
bring
right
her
here.
in. She is looking gorgeous. Hello.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Sigale Johnson.
And, you know, I'm now a mother of 2 boys, and that relationship, I mean,
We're really close, as you can see.
I
He's a
love
mama's
it.
boy.
I love it. What is it like seeing him on stage
Oh my
tonight
gosh,
and
I
knowing
am-
what you've gone through to raise
I am
him?
super, super proud, like, from all the struggles that I actually went through, and, you know, just to make sure that I saw talent from he was like 3 years old, and I made sure that I grew that, made sure I took him on set, I made sure I did everything for him just to make sure that he did well. And
Giving
he
him
succeeded.
opportunities.
Yeah, so I'm super proud.
I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for her and
Yeah.
her sacrifices and what she's done for me in my career. You know,
Super proud.
I'm just, yeah. I don't think I could ever repay her or thank her enough. You know, but
It was worth
Yeah.
it, you know?
Well, when you think about what he's
Yeah.
holding right now,
They're
Yeah.
all grown and everyone's doing well, so I'm happy. you
what a
know?
special moment.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to
Thank
you.
you so much.
Congrats to you.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see what else is in store for you. Scarborough to the world.
yeah, Scarborough to the world, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.